Happy New Year! Yes, we made it really, from 2021. This is 2022. I really can't believe it myself. I'm really excited. I don't know about you, but I'm excited because actually because last year was I really want to talk about it. I don't even want to imagine it really. Last year was really not so, there was so much turbulence last year, especially towards the end of last year, like half part of last year. Towards the half part of last year, I knew it wasn't even funny at all. I had an accident, but to the glory of God, I was alive. I got saved, and other experiences, family, otherwise personal, things like that, existence, and all of that. But guess what? We're back, right? Yeah. We're back, we're good for the better, so to say. Let's put it that way. So that's why I'm actually saying Happy New Year. I don't know, am I too late saying Happy New Year? Because I know that this is my very first video this year. That's notwithstanding, if I'm saying Happy New Year to you, I was actually thinking about it the other day. Who brought up this concept of Happy New Year, and what does it really mean? Are we just saying Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year? Of course, you know that Christmas is the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. New Year's marks a new calendar year and all of it. But I also think that saying Happy New Year, it's a way of speaking to the universe, like saying, be kind, dear universe. Let's have some enjoyment. Let's have some fun about you. It's just a way of bringing good tidings thereof. I also do think it's a way of saying to the universe, be kind to me this year. I want to be happy. It's a way of saying bye to the previous year, bye to all the rubbish. You say good riddance to bad rubbish, right? And this is really a new year. So we're expecting everything that is good and beautiful coming up, isn't it? That's for me, and I hope that's the same for you too as well. Well, having said all of this right now, if you're new to this channel, this is the first time you're watching this channel, you're just seeing this, please go on and click the subscribe button, that thing red underneath this channel. Click it, like our video, share with your friends if you love what we're doing. You can also comment, because I mentioned earlier that this is my very first video. Now this very first video is going to be talking about something that is very interactive. So if there's a way you want to share something pertaining to this as well, we're glad to hear it in the comment box, right? So let's start right away. I need you to join me in this first video to make these declarations that are going out, because we are hoping that 2022 is going to be a very brilliant year. I can't wait, really. So let's go. The very first thing we're going to say this year is, dear Lord. The most important is that I hear with the Lord. I hope we're all Christians. If you're not a Christian, I'm not trying to pull you out from whether you're a Christian or Muslim or whatever denomination. It's always good to start with something you believe in. So dear Lord, every day in 2022, remind me that I am connected to a supply line that never runs dry. Very important prayer. I am not at the mercy of the economy. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Therefore, I declare that every resource that is needed for me to fulfill my purpose is made available to me by your grace, your favor, your mercy, and of course your power. Amen. It's a warm welcome from me here to you. Thank you for doing this with me. I really do appreciate it. And to my returning subscribers, I have spoken to the ones who just came in new. To my returning subscribers, I just want to say thank you. If I'm saying thank you, I think thank you is an understatement, because I don't know if there are other words that I could use, like gratitude, appreciation. Each time I come onto my channel and I see that subscription, it's a way of saying to me, Sandra, you have to keep going. You have to, continue. You're doing something great. So I want to thank you for that support that you give to me. You don't know how much it means to me, but I'm just trying to say a little bit of it. So you're always two literati bubbles with Sandra Chebe, and in this very first video, we're going to be doing positive affirmations. Like I said earlier, it's our first video. So at this point, I want to share with you some of the things that I have been doing lately towards the end of last year. at some point when I had all of this turbulence going in and around, I decided to start making affirmations, and I decided to start speaking to the universe. And guess what? It actually worked for me. So I think you can join me. I just want you to know, I want to share some of them with you before we go into all the stuff that I'm going to be dishing out on this channel this year. First of all, I want you to say to yourself that I am enough. Okay? I am enough. That means I have that capacity to run. There is greatness in me. I believe that there is something about me that I need to give out to the universe. I have the power to make my dreams come true. What does that mean? If I have the power to make my dreams come true, that means it's up to me to keep up to that which I know can help me achieve all I need to do. Of course, you're going to need people along the way, but you have to start out. You have to make that very first baby step. Now, my perspectives and my feelings matter. Yes, why do we say my perspective and feelings matter? If I have something that I want to do, I have a very course that I want, a particular course, that I want to pursue. The truth is, my dreams, I need to understand that what I feel, what I think about those things, it matters. It's my ideology, right? My ideology may not be 100% correct, but there is still something about it that I want to push out. So it's about me knowing, this is what I have, this is what I can do, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to take that step. And I trust that my path is unfolding as it should. So if I understand that my perspectives matter, as I'm using the word I'm also referring to you in person. So when you understand that your perspectives and your feelings matter, you have the power to allow or make your dreams come true, then somehow your path will unfold as it should. Very easy peasy. You need to get this. If you don't understand this, then there's no way you're starting out. Because for me, I think it's one thing to commit to doing what you want to, right? And it's consistency to continue in that baby step that you're taking. So consistency is what will get you there. Now tell yourself, mention your name. So my name is Oyinye Sandra Achebe, can make a difference. So whatever your name is, mention it and say you can make a difference. Really, every single person on this planet, right? We all have different talents, we all have different abilities, and that's what distinguishes us, that's what differentiates us. So that's the difference that you come in with. But it's not like a difference in the sense that you cannot interact with people. It's a difference in the sense that that's what brings flavor, that's what brings spice, that's the variety of life, like they say. Now tell yourself that I can ask for support. So even understanding that I have all these differences, knowing that there are a lot of things for me to achieve that I need to do, also know that along this line, along this path, as it unfolds, I need to ask for support. Now asking for support it's also important to you ask for support, really. So are you asking for support from people who will genuinely help you to get to that aspiration? That's one thing you need to consider, because if you're not seeking the right support, let me put it that way. If you're not seeking the right support, then you might be downtrodden, you might be downcast. You may not eventually get to that dream or passion of yours, what it is that you feel you are born to this earth to give. And my potential is limitless. Say that again. It is very powerful. My potential is limitless. That means that God-given ability in me, that thing that I have to give out, to send out to the universe, it is limitless. And let me tell you, another thing with limit is that limit is created in the mind. It's your mind. How open are you to possibilities? I believe that this is possible. I believe it can work out, right? All you need to know is that you have to believe that your potentials are limitless. That means all that I can do, I'm not limited to doing only one thing. I can do many things. I can do as much as possible. And so if you can actually believe in yourself that you're limitless, that comes to what I would say, for me now, if I think I'm good in this and I'm good in that and I can do all of these different things, right? I don't just I'll decide to pick people who can mentor me in those different aspects. So for me, I feel you can have multiple mentors. You don't just have one mentor, because if I have a mentor, right, that person has a goal, he has a vision. but does it really align with my own goals and vision? There are so many things that I want to come to the universe, that I want to bring forth to the universe. There's so many things that I want to do. So I have to look out for people whose lives are patterned in such a way, and then see how they, got to that point in their life. That way, there are some mentors that you may never ever talk to in your life. That's the truth about it. When you watch their patterns, you see what they do, you take that step, you follow in that line, and you keep telling yourself, you keep moving, and you keep achieving your dreams. And another thing is that tell yourself that I am deserving of everything great. So if you believe that you have something to give to the universe, that means you're deserving of something great. You have something to give, and as long as you have something to give, trust what the universe is going to be really very kind to you. Another thing that is very, very, really, really, really important right now, right? Yeah, I say it's important because it's going to be difficult for you. Tell yourself today, this is 2022, I'm very serious about this. I release any chains that are hindering my growth. Now, if there's anything whatsoever that is going to stop you from getting to where you want to be, please delete it. Delete it. If you think something is stopping you, preventing you from getting to where you want to, delete it. Remove it. Now, delete it in the sense that if I feel this is a distraction too, I need to get 100 on this, right? And there's something else on the way that is trying to stop me, trying to hinder that growth. Maybe I have to take 4 or 5 courses this year, and then I feel, okay, if I venture into this thing, it will have a way of disaligning with the things the real prior, or the things that I have put into priority, right? Disassemble yourself from it. Remove yourself from it. Shift from it. You have to remain focused. You have to have that drive. The commitment has to be there, and consistency is very key. Now, everything I go through, right, is working in my favor. Believe this. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what is happening or what you're saying. Just believe to yourself that it is all in your favor, because eventually everything will come to place. Now, I align myself with peace, progress in this life that we live on here on earth, right? This globe, this universe. Peace is as important as anything, because peace has to do with your mental health, that shift, everything that has to do with you being fine. If there's peace with you, you can actually give out. You can do all the things you want to do, and in doing that, you will achieve progress, because you will definitely see, the returns of what you're doing, and that way abundance comes to you dear. I choose myself in every present moment. Now, this, I want you to understand that this is not being selfish. Choosing yourself in every present moment means that if you don't love yourself, let me explain that very well. If you don't love yourself, how can you give love out? If I don't believe that there is something good about me, how can I believe that there is something good about someone else? Now, if love emanates from me, if there's such exhibition, light, spark of love around me, don't you think people become endeared to me? They want to come towards me. They want to learn what I'm doing. One way or the other, subconsciously, I'm influencing what they are doing. Okay, because you become worthy. That way, people want to take a step from you. They want to learn from you. And so, it's important that at every present moment in time, that you know that you're worth it, you're worthy. People are looking up to you, right? And it's so important. Don't ever forget that.